Hello and welcome to Who Rocks New Mexico. I'm Richard Holcomb. Each week we get up close and personal with the companies that rock New Mexico, and we take you behind the scenes to get the story behind the story. Today we'll meet Bob Herman of Bob's Painting, whose brush with success is truly no accident. Then we'll take a tour of the newest medical facility in New Mexico, UNM's Sandoval Regional Medical Center. And be sure and stay with us for another adventure on our Travel Guide New Mexico moment. But first, let's talk with Brian and William Stafford of Sadie's Restaurants, who have turned one woman's passion for great food into a worldwide food phenomenon.
Sadie started as a 9-seat diner in the early 50s, and as it started to grow, we moved into the Lark Bar, which used to be Sid's Last Stop. And you can see it at any of the Sadie's. We've got the murals on the walls. We went from a 9-seat diner in the early 70s to about a 25-seat diner.
We moved into the bowling alley in the early 1970s, and we loved being there. But again, we just simply outgrew it.
And in 1991, we moved into this location, which seats about 400 people when we have all the patios open and all the dining rooms going. And we pack it just about every day. Yeah, my mom started in the business with my Aunt Sadie. They were 22 years apart in age. And as a result, Sadie kind of raised my mom as her daughter. And till this day, she's still here just about every day, and she still works hard at it. She's a very successful business person, and she keeps us all in line.
I'm going to have to say our success is due to consistency. Someone can come in here and order a meal, and it should be the same as it was 25 years ago. And this is I think this is why we're so successful. And then my son Brian tells me all the time, well, what about the fact that we have good food? So.
Right now we have 3 great locations. We have our 4th Street location, which is the original location. We have a location on I-40 in Eubank, which is a great location for the Heights. And then we also have our new location located inside the Santa Ana Star Casino. The food is great, the service is great. So if you get a chance, come down and visit. It's always great to see everybody at all 3 locations. Some of our most popular items on our menu are our enchiladas, burritos, tacos, tamales, chili rellenos.
There's something named after all of us in the family. There's the Roberto Special, which is my favorite, which is named after my dad. And I encourage people to come out and find out what their favorite item is.
My favorite thing here is the Roberto Special. Always good portions, always fresh food.
It's about my 3rd or 4th time eating here, and I love the food. It's delicious.
This was the stacked enchilada plate, which I cleaned completely.
Over the years, Sadie's has won numerous awards for Best Taco, Best Burrito, Best New Mexican Restaurant several years in a row. It always seems to keep happening for us. We keep winning awards, and I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that the food and the service is always very consistent, and we'll always keep it that way. About 15 years ago, we started bottling our own products, and this is one of them right here, our Sadie's Hot Salsa. This has become so popular, we're in 9,000 stores across the nation now. And any of our products you can get online at sadiessalsa.com.
I'm with the Albuquerque Sales and Economic Growth Association, and we love hosting our meetings at Sadie's. Their balance of menu choices, service, and convenient meeting space make it a pleasure to do business with them.
Our banquet facilities are wonderful. We've got a great catering department, and we can customize any menu that you'd like. You can have your Sadie's food if you like, but if you'd like to have some prime rib, whatever you can think of, we can come up with at any of our locations.
You know, it's great to come to Sadie's for your event, but we also do off-site catering. If you ever want to have Sadie's right in your own backyard, any type of event, we do little tiny events all the way to huge events.
If you've got a party of 150, or if you're doing a wedding for 200 and you have the facility, we'll be happy to come out and cater it for you and customize a menu just for you.
People come into our lounge to socialize and have a nice cocktail. They also come in on the weekends to listen to live music, watch their favorite game on the big screen. It's just a great atmosphere. People create their own happy hour here in our lounge.
I travel all over the world. When I'm in Albuquerque, I come to Sadie's. This is my favorite Mexican restaurant in Albuquerque, bar none.
Welcome to Sadie's of New Mexico in Albuquerque, the world's largest stuffed sopapilla challenge. You got 7 pounds of food you gotta consume. You gotta do it in 60 minutes. If you do this, you get it for free and you get your picture on the board. Look at that. Oh, that's green chili and beef, green chili chicken, and a red chili beef. 3, 2, 1, do it! All right. Little advice, King out. Now, do it nice and slow. Recommend drinking water. Yeah! Wow, we got a white flag, Richard. One more bite. One more bite. 3, 2, 1. It's over! You are the winner, brother. And what did Al win? Absolutely nothing, because he didn't finish it. You know, it's crazy to think that one beautiful little woman from Bernalillo, New Mexico, with an idea of having a diner, could start all this and really watch it grow. And the memories of her are amazing, and we love her and miss her so much. And I sure wish she was here now to see what she's created.
A lot of places rock our state too. Here's another Travel Guide New Mexico moment. Located at the crossroads of US 84 and New Mexico Highway 17, the village of Chama is a high mountain community that reminds me a great deal of the Pacific Northwest. Not at all a community you'd imagine finding here in New Mexico. Chama is surrounded by green forest in the shadow of the Brazos Cliffs, and the Chama River Valley is an outdoorsman's paradise. Chama's quaint downtown has certainly reinvented itself, and the revitalized downtown has plenty of shopping and restaurants. And lodging? Everything from rustic cabins to motels and RV parks are just a few minutes away. Close by is Heron Lake State Park, a picturesque lake set among tall pines. Heron Lake State Park has been designated a quiet lake where boats operate at no wake speeds only. This park is known for its excellent sailing, fishing, cross-country skiing, and hiking. And just so you don't think that it's all about summer at Heron Lake, ice fishing is popular in winter for the Arctic set. And we found on our 2-day trip that there are plenty of family activities. When you're in Chama, one of the things you definitely want to do is go for a horseback ride. And if you're really lucky, you'll have JD bringing you along. And if you're really, really lucky, you'll get to take a 4-hour ride out near the foothills of the mountain, find a nice pond, and watch the elk come down in the evening. Doesn't get much better than that. JD, let's go. Now this is living. From winter and summer fishing to snowmobiling, cross-country skiing, hiking, and camping, there is an activity for everyone. And remember, the Cumbres and Toltec Railroad is a must-ride when you're in Chama. For the big game hunter, there's the Hickory Apache Lodge at Chama, where you have the opportunity to bag the trophy elk you've always dreamed of. And just down the road on US 64, just 25 minutes west of Chama, is the village of Dulce, which is home to the 880,000-acre Hickory Apache Nation. This former mining town now boasts a great casino and hotel. Leanne, you have a great facility here. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, as you can absolutely see when you're here, we have complete surroundings of lush pine, cottonwoods, rim rocks, depending on where you're going. But either way, east, north, west, south, you have an absolute beautiful view. We have an absolute astonishing facility here at the Best Western Hickory Inn and Wild Horse Casino. 40,000 square feet of full-service hotel, restaurant, and of course our casino.
Well, when you're up here, you definitely need to make plans to stay in Dulce for a day or two, because there's so much to see, so much to do, and of course we want everybody to come on in and enjoy the casino and this great hotel.
Exactly right. We're rich in culture, tradition, and as we like to say, we love to share.
Well, we're honored this afternoon to have with us J.C. Nighthawk, who's the chief of the Jicarilla Game and Fish Division. And J.C., tell us a little bit about the hunting and fishing here at Jicarilla.
Well, the hunting and fishing is pretty good, actually. You know, it's a good about a million acres that you get to hunt on. Mostly, we're known for our deer, and we're doing very well on our deer.
Sounds good to me. Let's talk a little bit about the fishing, because you have some great lakes here too.
Oh yeah, we do. We have about 4 lakes right now that are just highly productive lakes, and right now we're doing very well. It's excellent fishing. Right now we're looking at catfish, largemouth bass. We introduced some bluegill. We have trout. Of course, we have our trophy lake, Stone Lake, that's just producing.
Hunting and fishing in Dulce on the Jicarilla Reservation. It's something that you've got to bring your family, and everybody can take part in the fishing and the hunting.
In fact, yes, everybody's welcome, and all you have to do is get a travel permit, and no state permit required, and you're ready to go.
So if you live down south and the summer gets a little too warm for you, head to the north central region of our state and cool off in the moderate climate in and around Chama. It's a great family adventure, and one that you'll remember for years to come. Coming up, making New Mexico a better place, one building at a time.
This month at Frost Mortgage, we are offering our clients 3.5% 30-year fixed-rate mortgages. Do you have a 3.5% mortgage? If not, call Frost Mortgage and get one.
We're here at Mountain West Sales, your Heatilator fireplace insert headquarters with Jim Lyle. And Jim, if you've got a drafty, cold old fireplace, you can take care of that, right?
That's absolutely right. So many people have fireplaces they can't use, they're inefficient, they're cold, they're drafty. We can put an insert in there, either pellet, wood, or gas, and turn that fireplace into a real heat source.
Mountain West Sales, your Albuquerque Heatilator headquarters, 2718 University Northeast. Call 888-4464 today.
Hi, I'm Doug Wilson.
And I'm Jerry Wilson.
And we're owners of American Tire and Service. And whether you're a customer of ours, a future customer of ours, you're very important to us and part of our family. We build our business on satisfied clients, those who live close to our location and those who drive great distances, all because of our professional service, our honesty, and the quality of work we perform. Here at American Tire, you can count on expert care from our exceptional team with innovative equipment and technology. So when you need us for a simple oil change, routine maintenance, or when that little light comes on, you'll know that we'll do the right thing the right way the first time. I've been helping people like you for more than 40 years. We're locally owned and proud to serve you. Ask for me by name, Doug Wilson, when you come in. I'd love to meet you.
American Tire and Service on Highway 528 between Southern and Northern. The only guys for you.
Hi, I'm William with Sadie's, inviting you to check out our new location at Santa Ana Star Casino. And I want to invite you to come in and see us for lunch in our new location. We're open 7 days a week with the same great Sadie's food. Come right into the dining room via the north entrance of the casino. Drive around back to the north and you can come right in. The new Sadie's at Santa Ana Star Casino. Join me for lunch.
With his love of painting, passion for learning, and a desire to share, Bob Herman of Bob's Painting has been making New Mexico a better place, one building at a time.
Getting in the painting business was really a job. I just needed a job, and so I got hired as a painter and was taught to trade. I liked the challenges in the painting, and so over the period of time, I would go out there and try to dig up more and more of the difficult, challenging jobs and try to build a business from watching others do it. I've been painting businesses and buildings and everything you can think of for over 30 years, most of my life. Well, I've had several people in my life that had a great impact. Two mentors, especially Ken Johns, has had a huge impact in my life when I was 26 years old, influencing me in business and in life itself.
My name's Ken Johns, and I've known Bob Herman both personally and business-wise for over 25 years. Bob came in and sat down and said, Ken, how do you make money? And I said, well, Bob, what are you doing now? And he said, well, I'm reading all these self-help books and I'm trying to build these seminars, etc. What do you think I ought to do? And I said, well, let's get together sometime and we'll talk about it. Well, that led to Bob and me having several meetings together over time. And Bob came to the point where I was fortunate enough to lead him to Christ. He's a guy that's fun to be around. He's high energy, he's enthusiastic, but it's not only on the surface. Bob's a guy with deep, I believe, moral fiber, and I know personal convictions about what's right and what's wrong. And I think he brings that to the table in his business relationships.
We've been fortunate to do a mix of very unusual jobs. Well, today we do projects and jobs of any size. Some huge difficult jobs at the Intel plant where you have these 130-foot steel towers being built for air filtration, to just the offices, a small office where people are moving out and they're refreshing with carpet and paint. I think over a period of time, when you talk with the customers, you find out that they like that we have a belief to take care of the job from start to finish. I call it zero defects. The concept, telling the guys to go out there, look, this is what we need to do from the start to the finish.
Well, we've used Bob's on a number of projects that we have. We manage community associations in and around Santa Fe and Albuquerque and throughout New Mexico. And we're always looking for quality painters to paint the exteriors or interiors of our properties. Bob's done a great job for us. He's thorough, he's always on time, his people are great, cleans up well when we don't leave a mess behind for our folks, and he's very courteous and his prices are great too.
So what makes us different, more than anything, is really the people that we have, from the office and the longevity of it. When you have an office staff that everybody in the office is working together for over 10 years and sometimes up to 20 years together, makes a huge difference. Well, my belief has always been, figuring out a way to change the beliefs that a customer has about painting contractors.
I've been working with Bob's Painting for the last 20 years. What Bob's Painting does for us, they do the whole scope of work for us. If we need a building completely redone, repainted, they'll come out and do that. They'll also do, if we need one room done, they'll come out and do that on a very professional, on time, on budget basis.
My name is Matt Bobinet. I'm a manager here at St. Clair Winery and Bistro. As a restaurant manager down here, I definitely would recommend Bob's Painting for any restaurant's painting needs.
The greatest compliment that we get is just a thank you note so many times, or just even a call and saying thank you. We know the depth of that thank you when they're calling. It means a lot to them. They were surprised. The team aspect of Bob's Painting really begins, I think, every day in the morning. Like right now in our room here, the guys will be coming in the morning time. There's food, coffee, there's work orders going around. People are talking to each other, finding out where they're going, what they're working on, what their challenges are. The guys are just gentlemen. When they come out to the job site, they don't see that in the construction industry. When I think of my family, my wife, the 4 kids, the 5 grandchildren, there's a certain connection to everything else in life. You think about that every day. It makes me want to do the absolute best that I can do, and they want to do the best that they can do. In this kind of market today, it's a tough one, and it's not easy to survive, and yet we've been thriving and growing because of the uniqueness that we have, our culture, the people, our customer base, and our values. Bob's Painting has been rocking New Mexico for 30 years, and we're going to be rocking New Mexico for another 30 years.
Next, a tour of UNM's new Sandoval Regional Medical Center. If your lease is about to run out in your current office and you're looking for some exquisite office space, we have just the thing for you right here in Rio Rancho. Let's take a look. 3791 Southern Boulevard in Rio Rancho represents an outstanding value in office space in the heart of Rio Rancho's business district with clean and versatile space available. 3791 Southern Boulevard is just west of Rio Rancho Boulevard, that's New Mexico 528, and is very easy to get to. 3791 Southern Boulevard is a two-story office building and offers good visibility with signage opportunities for tenants. There is plenty of space available in the building for general office users, as well as medical users, and ample parking is provided at no additional charge. For more information about 3791 Southern, contact Dan Newman or Debbie Dupes at 505-837-4999.
Selling luxury properties is one of my favorite things to do. Why? Because it's like an art. When you have a luxury property, it's special. It's not like any other property there is out there. I'm part of 3 elite networks, one of being the Elite 25, which is 25 of the state's best realtors when it comes to selling luxury properties. The other one is New Mexico Select. These are the select agents in New Mexico when it comes for selling high-end properties above $500,000. The other network I'm involved with is Keller Williams Luxury Homes International. That exposes your property to the world.
What Oscar and I like about Joe is that he understands the home building business. He understands what it takes to get the job done. He understands how we like to produce the dream home for people. He knows how we operate Renaissance Custom Homes.
So if you're thinking about buying or selling a property, give the Maez Group a call. Ask for Joe Maez. I guarantee you, I'm the Joe you should know.
We're at Mountain West Sales this morning with Jim Lyle, and this is your Quadra-Fire headquarters. And Jim, you've got a great new website, very important for your business today, right?
Yes, we just launched it. It's mountainwestsales.net. You can find great information on anything you could see here in the showroom, but even greater detail right from the comfort of your own home. And I especially want to direct people to the hot deals section on the homepage. We've got a couple events coming up in the next few months that are going to be big savings.
Big savings, and Quadra-Fire is part of that. mountainwestsales.net.
You got it.
Hi, I just saw Robert Wagner on television reading a script about reverse mortgages. You know, Robert doesn't know anything about reverse mortgages, but I do. Every month at Frost Mortgage, we loan hundreds of thousands of dollars to seniors to eliminate their mortgage payments for the rest of their lives. How much better would your life be if you didn't have a mortgage payment to make next month? If you're 62 or older, give us a call and we'll show you how this wonderful mortgage program works.
Let's check out Rio Rancho's latest state-of-the-art medical facility.
Well, this is a great day. We're not only celebrating an achievement for the Health Sciences Center and the university, but it's a true victory for the people of Rio Rancho and Sandoval County. SRMC is the first community-based teaching hospital in the state of New Mexico and catapults Sandoval County to the forefront of American healthcare.
It's absolutely heartwarming to see so many people out this morning.
Good morning. Do you have sausage? Thank you.
We hope that you very much enjoyed the pancake breakfast, and we very much hope that you will enjoy the tour throughout our very, very beautiful facility.
And so any amount of time we can save charging, we can spend with you and take care of your family member. The beds will also talk to the patients.
This isn't going to replace our translators by any means, but sometimes translators are with another patient.
You will see technology, you will see faculty physicians, you will see staff that are the most sophisticated and well-trained healthcare professionals in New Mexico. And all of those individuals will be taking great care of all of you.
In 2008, the people of Sandoval County passed that mill levy. In 2009, the Regents approved a $46 million investment into completing this hospital. As president of the Board of Regents at the University of New Mexico, it's my honor to be a witness to history today.
I'm really honored today because I'm a product of Albuquerque,
and I'm a product of UNM. So today is a very special day to me because what this hospital will do is really encourage young people to become healthcare providers.
I'm a registered CT technologist.
Building this facility, I think, adds to our ability to meet those healthcare needs for everyone, and it's a great step forward for our state, a great step forward for the University of New Mexico, and I congratulate all of those who have had a part in the construction of this facility.
The thanks doesn't come from us, the thanks comes from you. Without your support and your votes, we wouldn't be up here celebrating this wonderful facility.
It is about healing, and as you see this.
As long as Sandoval County and Rio Rancho are committed to the University of New Mexico, we will be here with you, working in every way possible to help grow this community so that in 2020, when it is this beaming community on the West Mesa, UNM will be a big part of that, educating new generations of students and helping provide health care to this entire community.
What do you think? You like it?
This is about you.
Yeah.
This is about your health care. This is about your health. These are the people that care and are committed to taking care of you. Let's hear from them.
There are many dentists around New Mexico, many of whom offer similar services. So what makes Dr. Greg Lepore of Smiles by Design so different? Well, you're about to see.
There's a lot of good dentists here in Albuquerque. We're lucky. And I would say the reason that I would choose Smiles by Design would be their pursuit for excellence. That we, at every moment, we're not perfect, but we strive for that perfection. We work every day as a team so people have a pleasant experience. That's my goal for each person to come in here, that they have a wonderful experience and that they feel good about where they've been and that they want to pass that on to other people. We are a locally owned business. My wife Paige and I own the business. We're not franchised. We care a lot about what goes on here. We take personal, obviously responsibility like you would anything else that you own.
I came to Dr. Lepore because my teeth were being worn down and fractured, and I decided for my 60th birthday that I was going to have my teeth brought back to their natural length, like when I was 20. They were absolutely wonderful. I know a lot of dentists in Albuquerque, and a lot of them are very good. But I felt that Dr. Lepore really understood my intent and what I wanted to do. And I feel I look good, I have more confidence. I have a lot of compliments on my teeth. I feel good about smiling, and it's nice to know I'll have them with me for the next 30, 40 years. I plan on being here a long time.
Well, that's Who Rocks for this week. If you'd like to watch any of our Who Rocks segments and find out how your business or organization can rock New Mexico, we invite you to go online to whorocksnm.com. I'm Richard Holcomb, inviting you to join us again next week for another Who Rocks New Mexico. Have a great week, everybody.